Welcome everyone, my name is Jessica and this is Simple, Cheap and Easy DIYs. I'm going to start off by taking this bamboo cutting board that I got at Dollar Tree and I'm going to paint it in the apple barrel paint color white that I got from Walmart. Once that paint is fully dry, and I did just give this one coat, I'm going to take this little Santa Claus that I got from General. And I'm going to apply a little bit of hot glue to its boots. And then, now you can use an E6000 glue or a super glue if you want a more permanent hold. But I'm just going to glue that down to the corner of the cutting board. Next, I'm going to take this little reindeer feed ornament that I got at General as well. Now, I'm not going to glue this one down. You can if you would like, but I'm just going to stick that into Santa Claus's hands and just leave that as is. Once you have that done, this is what it will look like. Now I'm going to take two of these little plastic reindeer ornaments that I got from General, and I'm just going to place those in front of Santa Claus, and I'm going to apply a little bit of hot glue to each of the hooves and then just glue those both into place. This step is optional, but I'm going to take a little bit of this beaded garland that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to hot glue that around the base just to give it a little bit of pop of color. And here's the completed Santa and his reindeers. This next project, I'm going to take this little sign that I got at Dollar Tree and this season greetings hand towel that I also got from Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to flip that over and then center the little wooden plaque on top, or the fake wood plaque on top. And then I'm going to trace out actually a little bit more than what I'm actually needing. That way I'll have enough to wrap that all the way around the sign. Once I have that marked out, I'll just cut that out using my scissors. Once I have that all cut, I'm just going to place that on top of the little plaque, and I'm going to make sure that it's centered to where you can still see the season's greetings, and I have enough material to wrap around. And then I'm just going to start hot gluing that on, as you can see me doing here. And this is what it will look like once you have it fully glued on. And here's your completed season greetings wall hanging. For For this project, we're going to be using 2 mason jars that I got at Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to remove the lids and the tops on both of those since we'll just be using the mason jar glass for this project. Next, I'm going to be using one of these glass candle holders from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to apply hot glue to the top, and you can use E6000 again for more permanent hold, but I'm just going to take one of the mason jars and center that and just glue that into place. Now I'm going to be using this fake snow that I had on hand, but you can use fake snow from Dollar Tree or you can also use Epsom salt. But I'm just going to apply a generous amount in the bottom, enough to make it where you can see the snow, and then just kind of make sure that that's all even and spread out. Now taking the second mason jar, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to take that fake snow and fill up the bottom until I'm happy with the amount in there. Now taking this little greenery pick that I got at Walmart, I'm just going to take a couple pieces off and place those inside the mason jar. Now taking this white ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree, I'm just going to cut 2 pieces off. That way I have enough to wrap it around the top of the mason jar and then just have a little bit hanging over, as you can see here. Taking my hot glue, I'm just going to apply a little bit of hot glue to hold the ribbon in place, and I'm going to repeat that on both jars. Now taking this glitter poinsettias that I got from Dollar Tree, I'm just going to remove one of the flowers and glue that on top of the ribbon. And here's the completed mason jars. For this project, I'm going to take these window clings that I got from General and this vase which I got from Dollar Tree, and using Epsom salt, I'm just going to fill the bottom of the vase, and you can put as much as you would like, but I'm going to take this candle that I also got from Dollar Tree and just place that down inside the vase. And using the snowman from that window cling set, I'm just going to place that on the bottom of the vase. And since this is glass, it does hold really good in place. You don't have to glue it down or anything. And then once you have that done, this will be your completed snowman vase. For this next project, I'm going to take the same kind of vase, fill it with Epsom salt, place a candle in, and then I'm going to use the Let It Snow cling from that same window cling set, and I'm going to place this one about in the middle of the vase, And then once you have that done, your Let It Snow vase is complete. For this next project, I'm going to take this red tray, which I got at Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to take these window clings, which I got at General. Now you can apply a little bit of glue to the back if you like a more permanent hold. But if you don't want to use the glue, they actually stick fine on their own if you want to reuse them later. For the first one, I'm just going to show you how to apply the glue and what it looks like. But I'll take the little deer with the tree and then just place that on one side of the tray. And then I'll just repeat that for the next one. I'll take the little fox and the tree and I'll place that on the opposite side and then place the little snowflakes in the center. Here's your completed woodland wall hanging. This project, I'm going to take the same red tray and I'm going to be using the red truck that says Merry Christmas from the same window cling set, and I'm just going to place that in the center. And again, this does stick very well on its own, so you won't have to glue it down. Once I have that in place, I'm just going to take some of the snowflakes and place that around the truck. And here's the completed Merry Christmas red truck wall hanging. For this project, I'm going to take this Thankful decor piece that I got at Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to paint the top in the apple barrel paint color white. And I'm going to take this white felt that I also got at Dollar Tree and just measure that out to fit the top. And then once I have that done, I'll just cut that out using my scissors. Now taking my hot glue, I'm just going to glue the felt on top, and I am going to leave the sides as is. You can always paint those if you would like though. Taking this decorative ribbon that I got at Dollar General, this is kind of a mesh ribbon. I'm just going to wrap that around the bottom of the little decor piece. And the reason I left the buffalo check on is when you wrap that around, it actually gives the effect kind of like the ribbon looks buffalo check printed in the more red color. But like I said, you can paint it or use a different ribbon. It's up to you. This is just the way that I chose to fit in with my decor. And this is what it looks like once you have the ribbon wrapped all the way around the top. Now I'm going to take this little red sleigh that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of hot glue to the bottom and then glue that onto our little display stand. Next, I'm going to take this little sleigh ride ornament that I got from Walmart and apply a little bit of hot glue to the bottom and then glue that right in front of the sled. Now I'm going to take this little bottle brush tree that I got at Walmart, but Dollar Tree does also have the little bottle brush trees, and I'm just going to apply hot glue to the bottom and then I'm going to glue that right behind the sled on the stand. Now I'm going to take this candle, which I got at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be using this red candle for this. And then once I remove the label, I'm going to take another piece of the greenery berry bush that I got at Walmart. And I'm just going to remove one of the stem pieces, and I'm going to glue that to the bottom of the candle. That way it is still safe to light. And I'm just going to wrap that around the front of the candle. Now taking my hot glue, I'm just going to glue the bottom of the candle, and then I'm going to glue that directly onto our display base. Here's your completed sleigh ride candle display piece. For this project, I'm going to use one of these white microfiber cloths from Dollar Tree and this wreath ring form from Dollar Tree as well. I'm just going to place that in the center, and I'm going to cut out a circle in the middle of the material, and then I'm going to cut out a little larger circle around the wreath. Once I have that done, this is what it will look like. And I did just cut slits on the inside piece, that way I can wrap them around the wreath form. And using my hot glue, I'm just going to start gluing that material around, as you can see me doing here. While the material is wrapped around, I'm just going to start cutting off all the excess, and I'm going to cut all of that around the entire wreath. And this is what it'll look like once you have all that excess material cut off. And then I'm going to take this little snowman ornament that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to remove the little hanger from the top. And then once I have that all cut off, I'm going to apply a little bit of hot glue to the bottom of the snowman, and then I'm just going to glue that to the center of the wreath. Now taking that same greenery bush, I'm going to remove a couple of pieces from that, and I'm just going to glue that to the side of the snowman. Once you have those glued in place, I'm going to take a little bit of this red ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to glue that to the top of the wreath, and that's what we're going to use for the little hanger. Taking this little reindeer ornament that I got from Dollar Tree, I'm just going to remove the little ribbon and the berries from the front, and then I'm going to glue that to the top of the wreath. Here's your completed snowman hanging wreath. I'll be taking this triangle shaped box that I got at Dollar Tree and this scrapbooking paper that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to place the triangle on the scrapbooking paper and trace that out, and then using my scissors I'll just cut the triangle. Once I have the triangle cut out, to make sure that it fits in the center, this is the way that I found easiest for me. I'm just going to place the paper upside down on top of the triangle and then measure out the width of the wood like you can see here. And then once I have that measured on all sides, I'll just take my ruler to mark out the lines and then cut the additional scrapbooking paper off. That way it fits right inside the box. Now I know that there's a lot of different ways that you can do this to measure the paper to fit inside the box. So leave me a comment down below and let me know which way works best for you. This is just the way that I found works better for me. Now that I have the triangle cut to fit inside the box, using my glue stick, I'm just going to apply glue all over the inside of the box. Once I have that glue all in place, I'm going to take the scrapbooking paper and just place that inside of my triangle box here and make sure that that is all smoothed out to move on to the next step. Taking this cut wood that I got from Dollar Tree, I'm just going to make sure that it's centered and that it sets flat. Once I make sure that it's how I like it, I'm just going to apply a little bit of hot glue and glue the box onto the stem. I'm going to take this little buffalo print ribbon that I got at Dollar General and apply a little bit of hot glue to the back and then glue that onto the top of the triangle box. And here's the completed project. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope everyone enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. As always, you can leave me a comment down below. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Till next time, hope everyone has a great day.